Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRion, and right now we're going to be jumping into episode 4 of series 5 of The Last Kingdom. Quick recap, okay? So last time, basically, Uhtred and Breeder came face to face for the first time in ages in the midst of a battle to take back York. And in the battle, I don't know why, but Breeder's daughter started climbing up on top of shit, and she ended up falling and dying, and Breeder and her forces had left. Also, Sigtryggr, his brother, I guess you could say, tactically saved him, and now he's, you know, obviously he's kind of hoping that Sigtryggr will spare him and everything, and their family, their kin, so it's like, well, I saved you, and, you know, but the episode ended with him having to kind of be judged by the gods. He has to hold this metal bar and carry it after it's been in boiling water and shit. I mean, it is kind of obvious that Sigtryggr isn't going to kill his own brother regardless. I can't really see that happening, but you never know. But there's the whole issue now with Aethelflaed. She's basically dying. She's really in a bad way. Uhtred has found out, and he's rushing back to Mercia to try and get to her. But if she does, then Mercia is just going to get thrown up in the air with all the elder men, you know, and everything, because I really don't think... I can't think of her name, but Aethelflaed's daughter, I don't think she's ready. I don't think she's ready. I don't think she's mentally strong enough to deal with it. And then it means that Uhtred is going to have to defend her and look after her. You know, plus Edward's father-in-law, Aethelhelm, or whatever his name is, he's plotting and scheming. So there's going to be a lot of shit going on in Mercia when and if Aethelflaed dies. Oh, it's really going to suck. I'm not going to lie. It's really going to suck when she dies, man. You know, seeing everyone upset, even her mom, who I've really grown to love, seeing her mom get upset and mourn. Yeah, it's just really going to suck. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get into this. If you're interested in watching the next 2 episodes, they should be up on my Patreon right now, including all the full lengths for... I don't know how far I'm going to be in filming. I'm going to try and build a bit of a backlog. So if you want to know exactly how far I am into filming, go check the pinned comment down below. All the links will be there. But for now, episode 4, series 5. Let's do this, man.
But Edward's attention turns towards his new love, the Lady Yagavu.
For all his...
Yagahu? Yagahu? Jesus.
He will not survive.
This is not about survival. It is about pain. An agony of burning that the flesh never forgets. Then we wait to see if the blood sickens.
Shit, it's actually doing it, man. Okay, maybe spoke a bit too soon. I mean, surely after like a while, all the nerves would die in your hand, right? So you wouldn't be able to feel anything. It still hurt like fucking shit, though.
If the gods have not healed you by the 3rd sunrise, they have abandoned you to die. As will I.
Wow, okay. If he hasn't healed. Fucking hell, okay. I think he's kind of just giving him chance after chance after chance. Because he doesn't want to kill his own brother. Yeah.
Where is she?
Okay.
I was wondering.
I was kind of worried then. Oh yeah, she fucking... I forgot they crossed paths.
After 3 days suffering all the torments of hell.
We believe that he will raise you from the dead on the day of judgment.
'Tis a tenet of our faith, yes. He was your God as well, Breeder. Do not forget where your life began with him, not the Danes. You are his child, just like we all.
Tell me then, why did he abandon me? If Vivica was his child, why did he let her die? Why? Will he protect you further? Huh? Help him! Help! Where is he, Father? Is he coming? Is he on his way? Help him!
Jesus Christ.
I always thought that rule would mean conflict, but the truth is the people simply want peace. If they are well fed, if they have homes, if they are warm, then they will soon come to respect you.
My lady.
Alderman Bergred, I have completed the letter that we spoke of.
This is too much.
It is barely enough. Mercia needs to be protected, and I am sure you will do what needs to be done.
My lady, you have been good to us, just and fair.
I remember when he was terrified at the thought of you on the throne.
I kind of hope that they don't turn on her and sell her out, because she rules with like loyalty kind of thing, you know.
I do not wish to ask more favors of you. Please, I would feel happier to leave her if I knew that you would ensure her safety.
You do not even have to ask.
I do. Your life is not here with me. Elfwin is not your kin.
I will protect Elfwin and Mercia as best I can.
So he's gonna help like look after her daughter the way he's kind of helped look after Edward's bastard. Jesus. See, like, she's looked after her people and she's cared for them and treated them well, and she kind of hopes that they'll do the same thing in return. And I kind of hope that, like, even though Aethelhelm has promised like money and coin, that they stay loyal to her, you know.
The king departed this morning. Did anybody accompany him?
I think perhaps the Lady Yagavu rode with him.
Yaga who? But I feel kind of bad for her, because like she ultimately was just a pawn of her father. You know, her father used her to get into this position and everything.
Your god came back to life while my daughter is cold.
She will live with him in eternal life.
Tell him to give her back.
It is not something that my god does.
Life for life, then.
Over will you give yourself to me? For Viveka.
No, there is no trading lives!
And consider it a threat. Return her to me, or this one's death will be on your hands.
I cannot do that.
Give her
Dear
back!
God, spare her. Put no more blood on her hands. She was born your servant. She need not die in torment. She can still repent.
It would be so cool if he gets through to her. And it ends up with her breaking down in his arms. You know what I mean? He just breaks down crying and like stops being angry, and he's there to comfort her. Because her men's all fucked off now. Like she's got nobody, so it's just her and the priest.
God will find you. You were born a Christian. He has seen the good that has passed on through you to your daughter's heart.
Your god did not save Viveka, he let her die. There is no life after this for her. She's alone. She's alone. I'm alone.
No, you are not.
I really hope he gets through to her.
You should have told me.
I did not owe you a share of my pain.
Is she gonna die here, like, with him?
Your path was to bring peace to Mercia. To protect it.
Who will protect you? Uhtred of Bemba.
I do not need protection.
You do. You are carrying so much pain. I would have told you.
Fuck. I think she'll end up dying there, you know, in his arms.
I cannot help to end your pain. Nothing can. But your daughter is at peace now. Maybe in finding peace of your own, you might repent.
Don't want your bread.
I believe it was your bread to begin with. Should you change your mind?
He'll bring her around. Yeah. Then he'll end up vouching for her when her and Uhtred comes face to face again, because Uhtred will be pissed off after what she's done to like his son. So the priest will vouch for her, and I knew it.
Paternoster, Quias in Calis, Sanctificator.
Ah, fuck.
Receive your servant Gigabyte into the ranks of your devout saints and most bright angel. She is a child of God.
Fucking hell.
Lady Ellsworth.
You do not need to say anything, Lord Uhtred. Do you hear anything? He is not speaking. I thought that he would speak to me now. Is it not clear that I need him?
Perhaps his silence is him offering you solace in your
I do
time
not
of...
need his solace. I need him to speak to me. I have prayed for so many hours, Lord Uhtred. And I have begged him to save her. I need to know that he is listening.
I fear your prayers have been wasted.
Please let my lord the king listen to the words of his servant. Please let my lord listen to the words of his servant.
Else.
I am trying to make him hear me. He has forsaken me. He has forsaken her. I have given him the entirety of my life, and I am left with nothing. Where is Aethelflaed?
She is waiting for the Witten.
They will take advantage. Aethelflaed is too young. They will turn on her.
She can gain their respect, just as Aethelflaed did.
As wise as she had become, Aethelflaed still wished to believe the best in people.
Yeah.
But she was wrong.
And this is why I'm hoping that the aldermen will stay low.
So much death, Uhtred. I could not bear more of it.
That was a scene. My God. Knowing how them two characters started, she fucking hated Uhtred. And now, oh my God.
They're waiting for your signal. And is there word from Father? A scout reported seeing him. Return to your position, it will not be long.
Okay.
Aethelstad, you came with Uhtred.
Wanted the chance to say goodbye. to Lady Aethelflaed.
The chance that his presence here denied me.
Well, seems he's taken many things from you over time.
I have often wondered of you.
Surely I would not have been hard to find.
Or you found each other now.
This is pretty good casting as well, like, kind of seeing him now, like, face to face.
What are they speaking of?
Do not know. We should head back to the palace.
I just hope it's like a misdirect, that they're not going to turn out to be just taking coin from Aethelhelm and...
Stay yourself. The throne is taken after the Witten meets, not before.
Did not expect to see you here.
I am here to show respect.
Oh, I doubt that. A man who has no respect cannot show it, surely.
This is taking too long. We must announce her death.
I would think it were the king's decision as to when the bell should be rung, my lord.
I was merely suggesting.
That you understood the king's grief better than he himself.
Who are you to speak to me this way?
You would watch your tongue.
Yeah.
The bells will ring in good time.
It's like, who are you to speak it fucking at all? I can't wait for Edward to turn around and tell him to fuck off.
It's time.
She asked that you protect Mercia. You have only done as you saw right and good.
Perhaps.
Come on, man. It's like his conscience is eating away at him, like he wants to do the right thing. Like, fuck Aethelhelm and his coin. But then how many, like, others would kind of do the same thing? What? Shit. Those are all, are they Edward's men? Because they look like knights and shit, right?
Who are they? The Elder.
This wouldn't be Aethelhelm, because Aethelhelm would be... He's paid him off.
Should I know him? I saw him talking with the king last night.
Yeah. Is this Edward's doing?
You. What did you do?
You overstep your bounds, Lord Aethelhelm. The only explanation I need offer is the example of our past. The strength of Wessex and Mercia both only improved under the alliance with my sister. I cannot see that strength fade now.
Lady Aethelflaed's choice of successor is her daughter. She has her mother's strength.
I have not seen it. Had she known it were possible to unite the kingdom,
she would not have done it with the blood of unarmed innocents on her hands.
Her hands are unsullied. The choice was mine alone. And I was forced to act. The ealdormen had already accepted bribes to sway their minds away from my sister's wishes.
Okay.
This is not the way succession is determined!
Until my sister's rule, succession was always determined by bloodshed. I did not want it to be so again. Better the blood of the few than the blood of the many.
Wow.
I will be king of the Angles and of the Saxons.
I mean, what he's done is the right thing. It's just the way he's done it is a little bit fucked. But then at the same time, I don't think he would have killed him if Aethelhelm hadn't paid him off and shit. But then at the same time, the question still stands, like, would they have actually took the coin? You know what I mean? Wow.
Have you forgiven me? If it was Theodore's choice, you would be left to fend for yourself. And I'm lucky that it is not.
She is not a true Dane.
A true Dane would not betray their family as you did. You are my blood. Do you understand? You are my blood. The rest will come in time.
Question is though now, is like, is he going to end up becoming loyal and trustworthy, or is he always going to be a snake? Is he always going to be that one that's going to be jumping sides and plotting and scheming and fucking like Aethelflaed, was it?
She gave me peace. When I was with her, I felt it.
I'm sure she would want you to find that feeling again. I can think of no better tribute.
Yeah, I can see them two like staying together for a while now. And he'll help her find peace and stuff.
Are you going to retaliate?
He did what kings have always done. No king has ever ruled bloodlessly. It is not in their nature.
There is no way to become a king, Uhtred.
I think it might be the only way. Edward's rule will not be challenged. His line will watch the throne until it becomes their turn. Just as King Alfred wanted.
He did the right thing, and now Aethelflaed's daughter is safe and everything. He's united the kingdoms, and it's just the way he did it. Like, oh, it's literally the way he did it what's really fucked up. I feel like if Aethelhelm hadn't tempted him with coin, I think things might have been kind of different. I mean, couldn't he have like let them live and overthrown their opinions and say, well, I'm king, I'm taking over kind of thing? But then again, that could have led to more bloodshed. And it's like Edward said, it's like it's better a few die than many. So it's yeah, real tough episode. Genuinely feel bad for Breda losing her daughter. And it's that anger, like I've said a few times, that anger and hunger for revenge ultimately killed her own daughter, and I feel like now she has to find peace, and being with the priest is probably the best thing that they can come together, and he can help her find peace and let go of that anger. And I mean, who knows, like they've said it like a few times now that she wasn't always a Dane. She was born Christian, she's English, and maybe, I don't know, like maybe we kind of explore why she's so angry, and maybe it's because of she's angry at the fact that her mum and dad didn't protect her or something, you know what I mean, back when she was young, and why she was captured by the Danes. Maybe she's angry at her own parents for not keeping her safe. I don't know. I can just see the priest actually helping her cope with her pain and helping her to like let go and find peace. But then everything with Aethelflaed as well, like she was such a great character, but I found that I actually got more choked up because of everyone else. Like Uhtred being upset, seeing Aethelflaed's mother be upset, like just, oh my God. And that scene of Uhtred and her together, and he's there to comfort her in this time of pain and grief, and just knowing how they, like, she hated Uhtred at the start, always commenting, always being negative, always like saying something about Uhtred, to now having that moment. Absolutely amazing, man. Just once again, Uhtred has lost another woman that he's loved. But yeah. So where do we go from here now then? Because it feels like this has been kind of wrapped up. Weirdly, kind of feels a bit like a season finale kind of thing. It's like King Edward has took over of Mercia now. He's united the kingdoms. Breda is on a path of peace, I guess. So it's like, what now? Where are we going to go from here? Like, is there going to be a new threat? Is Aethelhelm going to take more drastic measures to take control? Because he was kind of put in his place in that episode, what I liked. But I can kind of see him plotting and scheming a bit more now. I don't know. I think we're going to have to introduce some other threat. Maybe some new Danes. Maybe fucking, I don't know, maybe Heston. We've not seen Heston in a while. It'll be kind of good to see him turn back up again. I don't know. We do need something now to kind of move the season into like the next kind of section, because like episode 5 is next, so kind of like halfway through, so I'm expecting more Danes and more problems, and you know. But yeah, if you're interested in watching the next 2 episodes, links are all down below, including all the full lengths. But for now, give this video a thumb up if you like it, comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright, I've been SiTHFuRioN, and I'll catch you in the next one.